Happy morning, all of you. It's a great delight to meet you all today morning. I'm Mohammed Ilias from BCC Healthcare, and I am here to share my ideas on this subject, leveraging the latest AI-based digital tools. So the clock has started, and I have 40 minutes with all of you on the stage. So I'm here to cover some very interesting tools that we came across as an advertising agency. So I will be presenting the tools which we are using at present for creating content. And I believe if you also go through the ones that I'm going to show you, you'll also feel the excitement of how these tools can really be a wonder to the marketing efforts that we can be taking. So having said that, let me just begin. Whenever I talk about marketing in healthcare, I specifically focus on awareness marketing. That's the core. Because as a responsible healthcare brand, be it a hospital, clinic, or any you're manufacturing medical equipments, or anything relating to healthcare, if you are in a healthcare business, the one very important thing is being very responsible in our communication. And the only thing that can take you to great heights, and the only thing that can actually give you the kind of respect that you want as a responsible healthcare brand is that when you spend quality time in your marketing efforts for healthcare education, awareness marketing fully focused on health education. And let me tell you, there are a lot of hospitals here, a lot of doctors approach us, and a lot of people have this question, how do I increase the patient footfalls? This is that, a lot of questions basically, a lot of hard talk. A lot of talk on ROI and a lot of stuff. Of course, all that is important. But if we can focus on one thing very, very clearly, this is what I've been talking about for the last so many years now. If we can focus on this one thing very clearly, education, education, and education, and make that as the core mantra of your brand, deeply ingrain this in your brand communication, in your philosophy, in your ecosystem, in your culture, brand culture as such, then conversion is eventual. It has to happen. There is no second way how this can escape. People have to come to you if you are very much focused on education. And as per the NMC guidelines, there is no restriction on education. There are a lot of restrictions on promotion. When something is given to you, which is a gold mine for you to explore, think about it much more deeply, and there are umpteen ways how this education can be done. Having said that, the very useful tools that we have today in the form of social media can be effectively leveraged for education. Okay? But as doctors, as clinicians, as practitioners, so you have very less time left because you are very busy doing your practice. What do? By the time you finish your practice, you're totally exhausted. You literally have no energy. But we are talking about, creating content, education, and all that. And that's where precisely we feel the help of AI tools can be the game changer. I recommend this 3R content rule to all those who are having no time to create content. What is this 3R content rule? One Sunday, 3 hours if you can spend, 3 hours is maximum, okay? 3 hours if you can spend, you can create content for the next 3 months. You don't even have to go near social media or go before a camera to create content. How do you do that? You create content in the form of reels, less than 60-second content. Your reply can just be 30 seconds, 60 seconds, even 10 seconds also. There is a question and then you give the answer. And in fact for this, you know that reels rule. They have the maximum attention span, and you have FB and Insta, you call them reels here, and then you call shorts in YouTube. And they have the maximum attention. And the algorithms in all these social media platforms work in favor of reels, the short content. They make the short content reach more organically. Number two, there is no need of script. So you don't have to prepare for 20, 30 minutes and sit before the camera and you're completely lost if you are very new to camera. No script required. One question being asked, you just can reply. And every day in your OP, you are answering hundreds and thousands of questions of your patients. Just imagine that scenario and you can answer. As I said, you have more reach and regional language. This is going to be a game changer. Even if you know English, you can produce content in English, but at the same time, if you can produce content in the regional language, this can be a game changer. We've experimented this in multiple different, with multiple different players in multiple different regions. The best format what we felt was speaking to a minority in any region. Say, for example, if you create content in Hindi in Chennai, it works wonders. Sitting in Chennai, and if you are creating content in Telugu, it still works wonders. In Kannada, it works wonders. Apart from creating content in Tamil. Okay? Consistency. So the moment you are creating your content, say, on one Sunday, 3 hours, and you are just ready with everything, the next 3 months, your social media is busy with content while you are busy practicing. You don't have to go for the social media. And you can schedule it with the social media tools which are available. So now let me take you through the tools. So that is the background. So I'm asking you to produce content. I'm telling you don't have time and you got to be, how you got to be doing this. And how these tools are going to be helpful and what are these tools all about. Every tool that I'm going to show you is really marvelous. It's a wonder tool I can say, and also it has its own limitations. We'll check out the wonders first and then we'll understand the limitations and then we can plan things accordingly. First is this tool. 11 Labs. I don't know how many of you are aware of 11 Labs. So 11 Labs is a tool which gives you content from text to speech. So you can go to ChatGPT and create your script. Say, for example, you want to create content relating to cataract. So you've picked up some 100 questions or 10 questions. And you also got your answers. But you are so busy, you have everything in a text format, or you have a blog which is already in a text format. But you want to give a voice to it. You can put the text here and you can download it in the form of voice. It has a free version available and you can play with the free version first, get the content downloaded, check the quality, and then you can take it up to the next level. Speech to speech. Say, for example, you have got a speech in one particular tone and you see that there are your clients who are in other countries, maybe who want that particular content of English in, say, US slang or in US type of, the UK or a US slang kind of a thing. You can actually upload the content here and then you can download it in the respective version. You can even do dubbing. So you've created a content in English and you wanted it the same to be in Tamil, the same to be in English, so the same to be in Hindi, the same to be in Arabic, it's the same to be in any other language, you can do dubbing as well. From text to SFX, so you can even create your own sound effects. You can even do voice cloning. What is voice cloning all about? I'll just talk about that. So you can do a lot of projects with this, and you can also see that in a lot of news channels, news portals. If there is an article, in the beginning itself, you will see that there is a audio play button. So instead of reading the article, you can just play the audio button and you can just listen to the article. So you can embed this in your website as well. That can become a very attractive feature for a lot of people to consume content from your website. This is just a demo. I think we need to increase the audio. Can I play that again?
Good morning all. I am Mohammed Ilias. I welcome you all to the AI tool session in Medicall 2024.
Does it sound like me? It's my AI voice. Okay, I cloned my voice. So in this tool that you see, 11 Labs, you can clone your voice. You just have to upload 1 minute of your video and then it tries to create a voice component of yours, and then after that, you just have to put the text and then you can get the audio out. Say, for example, if you're looking at creating podcast, so you can give your voice and you can get the voice in your format. See, it at least will have, say, 70 to 80% match. And it will still feel like, I am talking. Or if you are going to talk, you can get your voice clone and you can still use it. It also has sound effects. So this was the, angry baby crying. So you can actually give any kind of a sound effect that you want, and you can have multiple different things coming out, and you can create your own sound effects based on howsoever you want to do it. So this is the first tool that I would recommend all of you to just explore. A lot of content can be created in voice. A lot of people are going to voice nowadays. When they are in car, they want to just listen. They don't want to see anything. So voice is very big. Podcasts are doing really great. The second very important tool is the video creation tool with a human character. Okay? First, I would like to observe, I would request all of you to observe these videos that I'm going to play now. Very carefully, there is going to be a question at the end I'm going to ask. So please be carefully observing these videos. So, okay, this is me in English, okay?
Hi, I am Mohammed Ilias. I am very happy to invite you all to this session in Medicall.
Okay, this is me in Hindi, okay?
नमस्ते, मैं मोहम्मद इलियास हूँ। मेडिकॉल में आप सबका स्वागत है।
This is me in Tamil, okay?
வணக்கம், என் பெயர் முகமது இலியாஸ். உங்கள் அனைவரையும் மெடிக்காலுக்கு வரவேற்கிறேன்.
Okay. I met someone yesterday who was from Korea. So I thought, and I also watched a lot of Korean series. So why not try Korean?
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 모하메드 일리아스입니다. 메디콜에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Okay, so I learned 4 languages. Now you'll have to tell me this. Which one is real and which one is cloned? First one, is English cloned or English is real? Sorry? Cloned. Anyone says real? No. Okay, second one. Hindi, is it cloned or real? Sorry? Cloned, okay. Third, Tamil. Sorry? Real. Wow, great. Fourth, Korean. Cloned or real? Sorry? Real. Can you give a big round of applause to all of us? Just, to tell you that all of these are cloned. None of it is real. But it can be so real, you won't really make out. The best feature in this tool that they Today imagine, if God has given you the power to speak in 100 plus languages, what will you do? Think of the possibilities. Think of the potential, the business potential that we can leverage through this. The best case scenario where you can use it. I don't want you to create an AI avatar and then start using only AI avatars and it keeps going on. That's not the way how this thing works, okay? So you got to create your real content and you can use AI avatars to just, keep up with the content flow. Say for example, you want to create a content which is very urgent and you're very busy. You can't really go yourself and, create the content. So what do? You make use of your AI avatar. For this AI avatar, you have to give permission. They ask you for permission. There is a proper formatting in which they get your approvals. And only after that, the AI avatar is created under your account and only you can have access to it. So there are a lot of things that we can talk about maybe in the Q&A session. So whatever content you want to create in no time to keep up the flow, you can use it. Number 2, think about it in the form of, in the place where you're doing medical tourism. You can produce content in any language. You can target any country. You have created a lot of content so far. Supposing if you have already created a lot of videos, get them under this tool and it can produce content for you in any language. And you can use this content. You can talk in any language literally. So possibilities endless, and for medical tourism, it's going to be a very big thing to look at. And regional language leverage. Say for example, as I told you, there are a lot of people who come to different places and start the practice. Say for example, there are a lot of Hindi-speaking people who are here in Chennai, and there are a lot of Tamil-speaking people who are in any other place, and they have still that language difficulty basically, conversing in the regional tone and in the same flow and all that. So imagine using this tool for your target audience in those respective places. What is this tool called? It's called HeyGen. Okay, AI-powered videos creation at scale. This tool is particularly the one that I've showed you is video cloning is the topmost feature that you can use. But the main feature that they provide is this AI avatars. So any company, any product, any service that you produce or you manufacture or you are a trader or a dealer basically, you can use these AI avatars. There are different skin tones available, even Indian versions are also available. You can pick one of these models, give them the text and they will talk about your product. So everything is going video. You can create your video catalogs effectively using this tool. So it is not just for doctors creating content, it is for any business. Third important tool, video clips, okay? So I was in Medicall last year as well. So thanks to the organizers for inviting me again. So last year the session was about internal branding formula. I released a formula called Code 10IB, wherein I spoke in detail about how to leverage the internal branding. The video is still available online. So what I did was, it was a 15-minute session. So the entire content was there in the YouTube, in the Medicall channel, and then from there we downloaded and we shared the content in several platforms. So now, if I have to use this content, say I spoke about this content once, I don't want to repeatedly, talk about the same thing in several forums. So what do I do? Next, I want to edit this video and create short form of content, like the one I told you, creating less than 1 minute video. So there is this tool which you can use called Opus Clips, which I'll show you now. When I upload any content, or it can just be like, you are getting the YouTube link and you are giving the YouTube link to this particular website, it can read the entire content, understand the entire content, give you a complete heading, and then give you some nice summary or a description of what is being spoken there. It can give you a proper subtitle in English, and it can be something like this. The moment I talk about internal signages, or I get calls. I used the free version. Talking about internal signages as well. They apply for it. So such videos are very trending. You would have seen a lot of subtitles coming out, and all those are done using tools like this. There are a lot of tools available in the market, but I would request you to kindly verify the authenticity of any tool before you go in and start using the tool, because data is very, very critical. Whatever data you're trying to give inside, and you should be very careful about it. So this one is a very safe tool. As of now, I can vouch for it, and we've been using this tool. And you can also try using this tool. You would also be seeing that there are a lot of people, wherein they produce content in Insta and a lot of other places. Basically, they use tools like this, and this is where the captions are, very similar. And it requires zero editing skills, nothing required. Even for you, even if you have editing skills, you will have to, spend a lot of time to get the subtitles right and a lot of things. But in this case, it's just like, say, in 5 minutes, you get, say, 3 to 5 different variations of, the clips from your own video. And in just, say, no time, you can start uploading it in your social media. So, and one best feature about this is like, maybe you would have done a lot of Zoom sessions where there are 2 people or 3 people basically. This tool can automatically detect if there are 2 people, 3 people, and then it can give you everything in a very portrait format. And this can be the format if there are 2 people basically, and this again can give you the kind of a subtitle that is required for this. Tool 4. Gravity Write. So we all know about the power of ChatGPT. I'm sure that a lot of you are using ChatGPT. How many of you are using ChatGPT? Okay, that's really good. So how many of you are not using ChatGPT? Okay, but there are a lot of people who are not saying anything. But still, I see that, there are very few people who have raised their hands. Even when I said, I thought the entire room will say yes, but still, this tool is underutilized, I can say, ChatGPT, and at the same time, there are a lot of other versions of ChatGPT-like tools which are available, which are very focused on certain areas. This is one such tool called Gravity Write. The speciality of this tool is that, it can get you the content very specific to your requirement. So in ChatGPT, you will have to say very specifically that you're writing a blog. Here, you don't have to say you're writing a blog. So you just have to click that it is a blog, or you have to say that it is for your SEO content. You have to say that it is for your YouTube description. You just have to click the respective button, and then you start giving whatever instructions you want to give. In a very minimal instruction is enough for the program to understand what your requirement is, and based on which the content is made ready to you. So these are different things that you can use it for. Say, for example, you want to rewrite an article, advanced blog post, explainer video, script. You can do a lot of things. And this also gives you the language support. So it can help you do the translation much faster in any language. Earlier, the translation quality was very poor with so many tools which were available. Now the accuracy rate is actually much better than previous tools which were available. Maybe I can say that 70 to 80% you will not have any complaints. Maybe it is little more sophisticated in certain areas wherein it uses very traditional language formats, wherein you can make it little lighter. It also gives you the provision for you to edit the text. So it is not very rigid. You can edit the text. Okay. So this is just a comparison done. I would request you to use a free version of this tool first to understand what this tool can do for you. Tool 5, ChatGPT, most of you are aware of this tool. And a lot of you would be using the text version, a lot of prompt sessions you would have attended and on online, a lot of programs are there, how to create own prompts, and there are a lot of prompts available. So I'm not getting into that now. So my focus is, how do you use ChatGPT along with other tools which are available, AI tools which are available? Actually speaking, ChatGPT is more powerful with a lot of other tools clubbed together. Okay? When you have a paid version of this tool, what happens is that this tool can talk to, ChatGPT can talk to several other tools which are available. For example, take this tool called Weed. Weed is one of the finest video editing tool. With zero editing skills, you can just upload the video and it can edit the video, it can give you the subtitle, it can even do the dubbing, it can do the translation, it can do a lot of things for you. Okay? This is one tool which is really worth it, and this tool can do wonders. So what happens is that when you have ChatGPT, you will get something like this called Explore GPTs. Okay, Explore GPTs. Under Explore GPTs, when you have a paid version, it is a worth investment. Definitely everyone should have, every organization should have one ChatGPT premium version at least. So this gives you access to all other tools which are available. So what happens is that in ChatGPT, you can give instructions for execution of work. For example, so far what we do is, in ChatGPT, we ask a content, for example, script for a video that needs to be produced for your company, which talks about your company. So here in ChatGPT, you can go and you can say that, you want a script. It gives you a script. And then again, you need to use another tool for creating a video out of it, right? So if you are using these GPTs which are linked with ChatGPT, for example, there is a Weed also available under the GPTs, under the premium version. You can just click Weed, and then you can say that I want to create a video for my organization. It will ask you some 2-3 questions. You just have to answer those simple questions. At the end of that, it will create a video on its own. It will create a script on its own. It will create a video on its own. It will give a voice to it. It will even give you a music to it. So the entire video creation is done with just a text prompt. So it can be so powerful. Okay, I just want to play this for you. So there are doctors who want to really do something different and play with the tools. I would request all of you to play with the tools first in the free version. Then you can think of the premium version. And this Dr. Hari from Hyderabad is an ophthalmologist. So what he did is, he's very creative. So he started using ChatGPT, and then he started using these voice prompts and all that. Then he created something like this. Okay?
When you're working on that screen all day, gotta keep those eyes strings at bay. Iris, I just got your back. Good lightning is your best mate. Take a break every 20, don't delay. Blink your eyes, look away. Teardrops in, hydrate your sight. Keep those papers feeling right. Eyes on the prize, we gotta care. Healthy vision everywhere. Prescription glasses, wear 'em proud. Clear and sharp, you're standing out. Late nights won't do you good. Get your sleep like you should. Rest those eyes, rejuvenate. Healthy habits, don't be late. Take a break every 20, don't delay. Blink your eyes, look away. Teardrops in, hydrate your sight. Keep those peepers feeling right. Eyes on the prize, we gotta care. Healthy vision everywhere. Prescription glasses, wear 'em proud. Clear and sharp, you're standing
free இல்ல எல்லாமே ஃப்ரீயா இருக்காது. Yes. The idea is you can do a lot of things with free version also, but just the idea is that the doctor, you don't have to be a singer, but still you can sing a song on, any health related awareness stuff. So he's created a very beautiful piece of content wherein he's been sitting and talking and creating content, and one day he felt like, why don't I sing a song? So you can sing a song. It's just about the idea that you have, and then you can do whatever you want, okay? And this is very, very interesting image, okay? This is something that we wanted to, again, we were playing with the tool, and, we were using this thing called DALE. Under ChatGPT, there is one more tool called DALE, which does image creation, image generation, okay? So we've been so far using a lot of stock bank images like iStock and Shutterstock and Images Bazaar and a lot of such stuff. And we felt, we couldn't get a particular image for the concept that we were looking for. So we wanted it to be very innovative because the product is very innovative. So we thought we wanted an image wherein a young Indian is sleeping inside an office. That was an image that we were looking for, and it had to be of very good quality because this has to go in hoarding, this has to go in a lot of medias. So it's a big budget campaign basically. So we could get a very good image. Actually, this is an AI generated image, very good quality image, very perfectly matching to our requirement. And the prompt given was also very simple prompt like the one that I just told you, young Indian sleeping inside office, that's it. And you could get a very high quality image. This we used DALE for it. So lot of your production cost in terms of content creation can go very, very low if you start using these tools. One brilliant thing is that, you don't have to be a very big company investing a lot on the models and a lot of this stuff. Say, for example, for me to get an average an image like this in Images Bazaar, it may cost me 28,000, 30,000 or even 50,000, depending on the quality of the resolution. But I could get it in the image generator which is produced, image generator DALE under the ChatGPT version that I have. So the campaign says, when do you sleep? Okay, a lot of people have problems with sleeping during the night. They're watching Netflix, a lot of other issues basically. So during the morning, what happens, they're very tired, they don't find the right place to sleep and they start sleeping at office, or during the vehicle is moving on, or it could be during the meeting. So when do you sleep is a campaign. So the revealer of that was a teaser, and this is the revealer. A gummy a day for relaxed sleep every day. They have sleep gummies basically. Healthy DC is a brand name, and sleep faster, wake up fresher. For us to create a campaign like this, definitely there is a lot of money involved, but with the kind of image generation tool which is available, this can do things much faster. So this is a collaborative effort wherein much of the work is done by the AI with a little bit of prompt, and a little bit of work is done by the designer and the other things. For this, you just need to work on the strategy first. This is another campaign, okay? What do you do to get sleep? Say, we wanted to say that, people, what do they do? We wanted to show some very crazy things that people do when they don't get sleep and they have to get the sleep basically, which could be like, in the night you are doing proper exercise kind of stuff to just sleep, or you are relaxing, maybe in the form of yoga or whatever. So all these are again AI generated images, and this is a revealer campaign just to show you how the output could be. So the idea is very simple. Any product, any service that you have, or it could even be the health information or the health education that you are trying to do, you can make use of these tools and can really work wonders. And this is something that we like the most. Sleep like a baby, again AI generated image. So a fantastic representation of, we wanted to show an adult basically, but only in the face it should be like an adult, and then sleeping like a baby, the baby form. But it should be very much, integrated. There shouldn't be any deviation. People shouldn't feel very odd about it, but still it should be very creative. That was the whole idea. A similar representation of that with a male and female face, okay? Tool number 6. Image to video, okay? There is a recording of this video also. So they'll also upload it in Medicall YouTube channel. I want you to go through, if supposing you missed out any points. Image to video. So we created this image, this is again just for fun. I just picked up some product from internet, and then I uploaded that product under this tool, DALE, and then I asked DALE to create a model for me. So you don't have to spend literally a lot of money for even creating your models, okay? The beautiful part of this is that you have a very nice looking model, logo is there, product display is there, everything is fantastic. The beauty of this is, the model is wearing the product colors, a perfectly made garment, okay, with the color of the product. And even for you to stitch a chudidar like this and get this action and all that is going to take a lot of time, and we could get it in just few minutes. And with the help of this tool, that one that I'm going to show you now, image to video, okay, this is what you can do.
Off insect repellent is the best choice. Off insect repellent is the best choice.
I just wanted to say that, that off insect repellent or fictitious product which you have created is the best choice, okay? So this again, text to video is done, image to video is done through this tool called RunML. RunML people are creating movies now, okay, with just images. You can just get the script ready in ChatGPT, give the script, you can generate an image. From image to video, it can happen through RunML. A lot of things are happening. They're even having a film festival. Very interesting site to explore, and they have a lot of content for you to share. Sixth is website. So there are a lot of tools available even for creating your website. AI-powered websites, I can say, wherein you just have to give some text prompts saying that, you have a dental clinic, and these are the services basically. Then a particular website matching your requirement gets created with the help of AI tools. So there is an AI-powered website builder under Wix. You can just play around with the free version to just understand. There are some limitations. I'm not saying it's 100% going to be perfect for you. Your intervention is definitely required. Hostinger is another tool wherein they also have the AI version. Tool number 7. These are not AI tools basically, but these are very informative, very important tools for you to consider when you're looking at content for your social media. For you to be very different or for you to be very relevant, you should do your topic research. We use this tool called answerthepublic.com. This tool has a lot of content ideas that it can give you. Say, for example, we asked for cataract. It gave us nearly 148 questions, which are actually the trending questions relating to cataract. And there are various versions of the questions people ask. And all these questions, you can take it up from here, and then you can start producing content for all that. Okay? And from ChatGPT also, maybe if you're using ChatGPT, you can also ask ChatGPT for questions. It can even give you answers, but some medicos don't like the answers from ChatGPT. They say, my answers are the best. So we give the credit to you. So you can even ask for just questions, and then the answers can be from you. Okay? So you can also use some tools like this, say AI detector tools, right after you create content from AI. You can also use these detector tools to make sure that those don't look like AI content. Okay? The third important thing for topic research is Google Alerts. It has been there for ages together, but underutilized tool. Free tool available, underutilized. So you just need to have a Gmail ID. Whatever topic you want to get alerts for, say for example, cataract, IVF, any specific specialty, you can just type it here, and every day you can set the frequency. Every day you will get an alert as to what is happening in the world relating to the subject. That is enough for you to create content. Google Trends. So whatever is trending now is here. Say if you're creating a content, you should be talking about match, you should be talking about the sports activities which are happening. So how do you make your brand content relevant to what is happening in the world or in India? YouTube filters. Google Trends is also free. YouTube filters is again free. YouTube filters give you the option to even see which is the the videos which have the highest view count. There is a filter option which is available here. Basically, just have to click this plus symbol, and it gives you a list of titles. Basically, you can check for which is the highest viewed content. From this, you can know that there are some videos which have been watched for ages. Say, for example, this particular video here is 12 years old, 2.1 million views, 4.9 million views, 15 years old. There are certain forms of contents which are like classic content, gold content we call it, highest form of content which people will keep looking for again and again. It is going to be there forever. So what you need to do, you also have to produce content on those topics. The one common topic that I see, how to get pregnant naturally. It's a common question. Even if, say, hundreds and thousands of infertility specialists or fertility specialists are going to answer this question, still people are going to look out for answer for this particular question. They want to know what is your version of the answer. News. Under Google, there are different tabs which are available, which we sometimes forget. It's not just all. Under images, videos, images, there's a lot of wealth in it, information wealth. So I was just typing cataract, and it talks about probe against Kolkata hospital as patients claim infection post-cataract surgery. So the trending topic is, don't get into Kolkata hospital, but you can talk about infection post-cataract surgery. That is the most trending topic. So you can pick trending topics from here and you can make things useful. This is again highly underutilized tool. When you think about digital marketing, you think that you should have to come from a different world and agencies have to, dig deeper into the net to get things. Sometimes it's just about listening to your patients. I know of a brand who only listens to patients and start creating content every day based on they have, say in the OP, if there are 100 patients coming in, and if they see that there is a pattern, 3 to 4 patients have a similar problem, the next day you will find a content on that subject. People come and ask them something, they do half Googling and then they will use some medical terms. Next day the video will come relating to the medical term. In tier 3 locations, tier 4 locations, people are coming and consulting. The patients are maybe half informed, full informed. They use medical terms to the doctors and tell them, I think that I have this condition. Okay? Whatever the condition is. But the problem and the solution here is very simple. People are aware of the medical terms, but they may not know the real meaning of it or the real implication of it. And that's where doctors have a very important role to play. You can create content for those terms. A lot of people think that people may know these medical terms only in, say, metros. But I know of YouTube channels and Instagram profiles of doctors in tier 3, tier 4 locations who are doing really very good, having maximum number of views for videos which is on these things, the medical terms. That's where we have a lot of work to do. I think this is just a summary of whatever I wanted to talk to you today. And for voice generation, for video with a human character, video clips with title, content based on type, chat GPT, different things that you can use, image to video, website creation, and topic suggestion. Points to note. First, use free version. Okay, there are a lot of scams happening out there. So I would request you to use free version first. Use a Gmail ID, not your personal Gmail ID which you have given for your bank account alerts, but the one that you have created very specifically for doing exploration in the online space, learning about these tools. So use only that Gmail ID. Gmail ID is very powerful. Everywhere in all these tools you can get a free access if you have a Gmail ID, but make sure it is created only for this purpose and you don't use it for anything else. Number 2, if you like one tool, say for example, you like ChatGPT or you like Weed or you like HeyGen or whatever tool that you think is very relevant to you, use it for only 1 month. See, as agencies, we have to work with a lot of clients and we have to get continuous subscription. In your case, you just can do the subscription for only 1 month, pile up all the content all at once, get the content produced in one go, and then you are set for the next 3 to 6 months. And you don't have to subscribe again, or you can subscribe later. That's very important to note. Why it is important to note? First time with all the energy and excitement right after the session, you may go and subscribe it. Later on, you may forget. Later on, you will get bank alert saying that money is getting debited from your account. Verify if this tool is trustworthy. Avoid falling into traps and scams. There are a lot of tools available today simply because, even domains for that matter, a lot of people go and say that, no, in GoDaddy it is 1,000 rupees or 600 rupees. I will go and buy a domain here. It is very cheap, say 100 rupees. A lot of scams are happening online. When it is a matter of your brand reputation, please don't take such risks. It's very important for you to go to authentic sources and get the right things for your brand. And don't expect 100% accuracy from these tools. There is an intervention of yours required in every step, in every process. You need to really authenticate the data. Even with the other tool that I showed you, Opus Clips, say 98% you will get the right subtitles. Sometimes, the 2%, you will get the wrong words. And that's where your intervention is required for you to validate every piece of content. This can only help you to amplify your content production capacity. But you should take your time to really validate the content and then it should go out. So let's meet and discuss more. I'm available at Hall 5, stall number 5F3. And I have a workshop which is coming up on 1st September. If you're interested to know more about this and how we can use it, it will be really fun to explore a lot of things. And I have also shared my leaflet to all of you. I believe it is placed on your desk. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you very much.